I can see a crown. Hope everyone enjoys who watches.
Now you have seen how the roles of hunter and hunted are interchanged. As I've said, you have seen.
Ready for the final trial. Oh shit.
The only thing that matters is Breckenleaf's survival.
Got a tiger. These are all level 17. Done again. What? Huh. What time are you playing now? Yeah. You're dying, aren't you?
The flame of my heart now resides within you.
Huh.
Carry it with honor and protect my forest with pride. I will now return you to Glarus.
To Grasswood. Speak to this person. I've got to speak to.
You should consider bathing more often.
Very nice.
So, you've returned. Tell me, what did you see? Did you speak to Brackenleaf?
Yes, I
Everyone's vision is a little different, but we all must take the heart and experience the role of the outsider. You stopped being the outsider when you proved yourself strong enough to defeat the Masters, and Brackenleaf offered you his heart. The Masters you fought were illusions, but they fought with all the strength of their real counterparts. Tell me, what spirit animal did you choose? Go to the Tiger Shrine. Pray at the brazier and receive the blessing of Brackenleaf's briars. Then return to me for the final rite of initiation.
Goodbye.
You have the blessing. Good. Then with open arms, I welcome you to our family, Brackenleaf's Briars. May you succeed in all your hunts, and the great tree keep you in the shade of his leafy branches. You may return here as often as you like, and anywhere you see the Shrine of the Tiger, you may seek Brackenleaf's blessing. Congratulations, friend.
I'm not broke, I can't get it yet. I'm not highest level.
Hello.
What's the mission that you're on? What's it called? What level are you? I'm 11. Everything's nearly 17, all the levels and shit on the enemies. Oh, that's good. What we do today then? Yeah, we've got no plays tomorrow. I'm playing, even though I'm injured. Big fucking trolls. Where did you find that quest? Very important, I'm doing. Very important, should I say.
Orcs are all about honor and all that, yeah? I don't guess you've run into a big, lumbering brute of an orc in your travels. Named Storg. Was a friend of mine. Emphasis on the was. I'm in a pile of trouble because of him. Maybe you've heard of the Rite of Theft, a wood elf tradition. If you pull off a particularly clever theft, you can demand payment from the owner for their things. Well, I stole this tree thane's bow, and then Storg stole the bow from me. The tree thane wants his bow back, and if I can't give it to him, he's gonna have me hauled in and whipped. Last I heard, Storg was headed toward Vine Death Cave. The tree thane won't let me leave town. Could you look for Storg?
Can see what I can do. Storg bow. Carrying this quest here.
Hail. Perhaps it grew tired of wandering and is resting. Or perhaps it has always been thus. Whatever the answer, it now marks the center of the Dominion.
Greetings.
What you gotta do on that quest? Not sure if I've done that.
Greetings.
Yeah, I have, because they're underneath like them traps, aren't there?
Hello.
Is it in the swamp? Is it in Graffwood? Catch me, I'm dead. I think it was old funny. Yeah. I see your crown.
You look like someone who seeks to travel while earning honest coin. Would you like to hear about a great opportunity for both of these ambitions? It's simple, really. I need someone to travel to Redford Trading Post and inquire about my lost shipment with Arana Kane, the customs clerk. It's incredibly late, and the alchemist that ordered it is not the most patient of clients. Grand! If you could, pick up the shipment and bring it back to me. I'd go myself, but Arana Kane and I... well, we're not on the best of terms. A misunderstanding, but hazardous to my health. Tell her you're there for Tree Shade Imports. The customs clerk in Redford Trading Post should be able to help you locate my shipment. The client is not a patient woman, so do hurry.
Don't tell me what to do, mate. Look at that's it. You are. King level 20 werewolf. No chance. Poacher recruit. No. What? Do this quest and I'll give you an hand. Kill me. Stay until about 10:30 again. Oh, shit. Am I meant to be fucking in here again? He just killed. Tracking it. Holy shit. Fucking monkeys in the middle of the road. Good for trading post is called.
Search my packs. You will find nothing. This one is innocent. Tell her, Gomani. Thank the moons. This on...
Surely this scoundrel is lying. I chased a very good story. I don't know how a scamp like you has such... Of course not.
You're up, part.
A rep... He leads...
Thank you for playing along. Steve, Gobani and I...
We're doing the Hollow Moon.
Hello there.
Pardon my saying so, but I'm surprised. Can you lift?
My temper is short, and my blade is long.
Welcome to Redford Trading Post. How can I assist you with your important export needs? I can track it down for you. What was its intended destination? You're working for that schemer in Thoris? The last shipment he brought through from Cyrodiil was rotting minotaur heads. The wagon stunk so badly we had to burn it. You know, I should toss his shipments on arrival. I'm not interested in whatever shady deal you have with Thoris. If you want the crate, go take it. But he already paid for its transport, and that won't be refunded since we had to charge an infestation fee. Out in the back with other impounded shipments waiting to be destroyed. Tell Thoris that the next time he brings in a shipment from Stone Falls, he better have it inspected before it arrives in our trading post. If the shipment isn't destroyed already, it'll be in a pile near the waterfall.
See you later. What?
Hail.
Fadi sent you? She thinks perhaps you can do work for us? Who are you to know so little, yet offer so much? Maybe you are less interested when you hear what we do? You are familiar with the custom of property ownership, yes? I have a thing.
Yeah.
It is mine. You take it, it is still mine, yes?
Yeah.
Why? Because I did not give it to you. And if you are starving, and use what you took to feed your belly, is it still mine? No. Whatever you stole, food, money to buy food, silks to trade for food, it is inconsequential next to saving you from death. You think we should work for our bread, yes? But many can't work. They're injured, sick, or just too hungry. The Hollow Moon gives them what they need. Perhaps we're wrong to steal, but if the world were a more virtuous place, we wouldn't need to. Many of them appreciate what we do. Sometimes a merchant falls on hard times. His stock is poor, or the price of sugar is too high. Then he needs us too, yes? But what about you? Are you still interested in helping the Hollow Moon?
I am.
Of course, of course. Now, I was hoping you could assist me with a rather delicate matter that has presented itself. Shanra, leader of the merchants here, has threatened to call in the Thalmor. This is a problem. Jod's chariot understands that we provide a valuable service. The Thalmor is unlikely to agree. We need to change Shanra's mind. This place was not always a trading post. It was built upon a tomb whose gauntlet of traps have kept it sealed for generations. If the stories are true, it holds untold riches. We can use them to persuade Shanra to leave us be. There lies the trouble, yes? The only known entrance to the tomb is within Jode's Hall. The place is teeming with guards. We will need their cooperation to gain entry to the tomb. Go to Jode's Hall and speak to Tulaira. If I am right, she is no happier about Shanra's decision than we are. Once you are inside, you must retrieve what treasure you can and return to me here. Thank you, my friend. While many have attempted the tomb's gauntlet of traps, none have returned to tell the tale. There are many dangers ahead of you. Be careful.
Hello there.
There's waterfall. Fucking hell. Level 20. Oh, can come out of it. I'll pick you up tomorrow. Dying plant.
so much to report, I don't know where to start. A fellow seeker... Psst. Yes, I'm sure she...
What the fuck is it? He's on it. Yeah. Come back. Fucking dying pot. No destination.
My trusty courier! Did you have an exciting trip? Was it the import taxes again? I thought I paid those weeks ago. I was hoping that would hasten the process. My client is not exactly a patient woman, and I do not wish to upset her. Kwama? No, this is no good. I don't need that here with all my other fragile shipments. Look, can you run this out to Alex right away? She'll have your payment. And try not to stare at her. She's easily distracted.
Yeah. I am.
Guama juices. Why don't you come inside and spend some time with your granny, Alex?
I'm just gotta take the shipment
hearty,
somewhere.
chunky brain stew ready soon. Or do you like it spongy and raw? What? Oh, from that netch scab in Thoris? It's late. It's so very late. I've resorted to eating troll brains and maggot soup, and my potions have lost their delectable fetid flavor already. Of course I want it. Just pour it in the stew there, and if anything escapes, feel free to gobble it up as a tip. If you want, you can spend time with your old granny, Alex, while the eggs pop and ooze into the sauce. You didn't drop a single one. I'm impressed. Come to think of it, I have been needing an apprentice. Huh? Don't care to keep company with your old granny, Alex? Or is it the smell of the boiling kwama? A little too heady for your delicate sensibilities? Oh well, I'll enjoy it all for myself. I always do. Why are you still here? You like what you see, hmm? Why? You need so. You didn't come to see your old Gwai. You...
Search for... Face to face with him, will kill me.
Mortal, you stand above the sealed ruins of Leiloria. Within is a gateway to Cold Harbor, where my priestess, Kulanway, suffers at the hands of Molag Bal. Her pain is so great, it has torn a hole between worlds. I am the Daedric, Prince of Dawn and Dusk, who weeps for Kulanway's suffering. I am the Mother of the Rose, who sealed Leiloria away from your world. I am Azura, mortal, and I would have you end Kulanway's endless torment. Long ago, the wizard Vastari came to Leiloria. She sought to end Kulanway's suffering, but Vastari failed and was lost. Go to Vastari's tower, retrace her path into Leiloria, and mortal, set Kulanway's bones to rest. Vastari kept careful records of her struggle to pierce Leiloria's seal. They remain scattered in her tower. Find them. Use them to breach the seal and recover Kulanway. A powerful wizard who built the tower behind you. She studied Leiloria for years, always patient, until finally she found a way through. But despite her preparations, Molag Bal's servants overwhelmed her companions. She was forever lost. Leiloria is the mouth of a bottle that floats through Cold Harbor. My seal is the cork. Should I release the seal, Molag Bal's servants will pour into Leiloria until they have nowhere else to go but here. Vistari found a way to slip past the seal, as must you. Kulanway was the most beloved of my servants. Her voice bent the world to her will, yet she used her power for selfless works until she was taken to Cold Harbor. Molag Bal made her song of pain last millennia, but in his distraction, you will recover her. A powerful wizard who built the tower behind you. She studied Leiloria for years, always patient, until finally she found a way through.
What?
But despite her preparations, Molag Bal's servants overwhelmed her companions. She was forever lost. Leiloria is the mouth of a bottle that floats through Cold Harbor. My seal is the cork. Should I release the seal, Molag Bal's servants will pour into Leiloria until they have...
My husband, Ningwanel, went for a walk yesterday morning. Said he wanted to get away from the squabbling at Eldenroot. He hasn't come back. I went looking for him this morning with our dog, and now my dog has wandered off. Yes, thank you for pointing that out. The last place I saw our dog eat, Was near the fork in the road that leads to Cormount, just west of here. Take this whistle. Use it when you get to the fork in the road. I'll wait here in case he comes home.
Ifray, the singer, the storyteller, who resides in the now.
People, yeah. What level are you now? right track. And I've got to deliver the bow. I think I know this one.
You actually got the bow? Incredible. Did Storg give you much trouble? Vine Death Cave remains true to its name then. I'm sorry to hear it. Storg might have been a dunderheaded double-crosser, but he was still my friend. I figure I owe you what the Tree Thane paid me for the bow. Some thief I turned out to be, eh? You actually got Vine Death Cave from me.
Yeah, level 12. You are? Right. It was a bow. It was a dog whistle.
Hello there.
Ironic. Huh. We come back to my homeland and I'm the one that falls into a ravine. I used to scale these rocks like they were stairs. I guess none of us are immune to the ravages of time.
I'm gonna be fine.
Just give me a
Stuff
second.
like that than you. Yeah, I'm not high enough level to use them. Get it, Craig.
Here again, I mean, yes, mortal?
You want?
Greetings, outsider. As the will of my prince is eternal, I heed your call. Azura. You know of Azura, don't you? Erai the Fleet, she named me. But that was long ago. This shriveled vessel is but a shadow of my former glory. My wings ache to soar the skies of oblivion once more. The starry pierced the seal with a relic known as the Twilight Heart. It still stands before the gates of Leyloria, bereft of magical energies. You'll need to feed its soul, and with all these Daedra about, you'll have your pick.
Where are you?
The wizard Vastari kept quite the stock of sigil geodes, which I suppose should do. There are still some around.
What time you got to play on, man? It's 8 now. It's 8 now.
Of course, she was the last to summon me. Together we opened the ruins of Leyloria. She ventured in with her noble companions. I watched them die in a flood of Daedra. It was all I could do to escape and seal the ruin. Vastari's final command. Ignoring the fact that my prince's unbreakable will compels me to open the way to Leyloria, despite the unspeakably bloody terror to greet you on the other side. You could be Molag Bal himself for all I know. I'd still help you open the door, Lord of Brutality or not. You aren't him, are you? No, you're not. Not enough horns. And you don't smell of rotten meat. Molag Bal has terrible hygiene. Even a scamp knows that. Try waiting in a rock until someone calls your name. Then watch them reduced to a smear of viscera the moment you do what they've asked you to do. You try to find joy where you can. The joy of aiding another, of course. Of course. She was the last to summon me. Together we opened the ruins of Leyloria. She ventured in with her noble companions. I watched them die in a flood of Daedra. It was all I could do to escape and seal the ruin, the Starry's final command. Ignoring the fact that my prince's unbreakable will compels me. Here are the sigil geos. A little dusty, but they'll do. Quite simple to use. Pointed at the data you want to absorb, and the sigil geo does the rest.
Why? Look good now.
A pretty stone, yes? But it will remain dull as an old torch. Point it at any Daedra and concentrate. Your target will be mesmerized by its faceted glow until the hapless fool is drawn into the stone. And take care with your aim. Yes, but only the least of them. It won't work on a Daedric prince if that's what you're thinking. It might work, but...
No, be easy, Max. Yeah. I'm not sure. Cool to touch. What the? Charge high. Don't know what to do now.
A pretty stone, yes? So... the power! I'd forgotten how it feels! Oh, outsider, come see my prince's glorious domain!
I lost my match the other day. Yeah, fucking hammered.
Yes, Irai, despite your efforts.
My prince's children were legion! They should have overwhelmed you!
Molag Bal's chattel are nothing to me.
Blasphemy!
Stranger, if you're a foe to Molag Bal, stand with me.
Fools! I'll feast them on your eyes!
Fuck off. Yeah. Lost durability. What? Rounds get my energy back up. fuck for that.
The sigil geode? Do you still have it? Touching the sigil geode to Arai's forehead will absorb her soul. It's the only way we'll ever leave this place. If she dies outside of that stone, we'll spend the next century counting the tiles in this place. I noted 32,708, but you're welcome to check my figures.
No.
In the depths of this ruin is a portal leading straight to Cold Harbor. We can only close it from the other side. Once in Cold Harbor, we'll have no hope of escape unless Arai is inside that stone. Quickly! I can't keep this up for long.
Who is it? Who is it?
It doesn't matter what you do to me. You'll be dead or trapped for 1,000 years. Molag Bal is my prince, you fool! I let Vistari believe I was Azura's servant, just as I let you believe. I led you into Cold Harbor.
At last, after all these years. I'm not one to hope any creature suffers, but with Arai, I'll make an exception. She can spend eternity in the sigil geode for all I care. Arai is bound to her tablet. While she's within the sigil geode, we can use her as a tether to escape from Cold Harbor. If I hadn't been so quick to destroy her those years ago, my companions would still be alive. Come, we should retrieve Kulanwe. At the base of these ruins is the hole her torment tears between worlds. But the moment we enter, Molag Bal's servants are likely to sense our presence. I'd have long ago made the attempt myself, if I had anywhere to flee. We must find Kulanwe and free her from whatever cruel device causes her so much pain. Doing so should end her torment. When she no longer cries out, the rift between Cold Harbor and Leyloria should close. I hope.
Let's go.
I kept this library clear of Daedra, but the chambers beyond are home to a variety of the creatures. It may be best to avoid them.
What was there? Why don't let me go in it?
your hands.
Can you feel her suffering, agony? For 1,000 years, her pain tumbled through the dark, always reaching for her last memories of her life. No more! Can you feel her suffering, her agony? For 1,000 years, they shackled Kulan way to this wretched place. Now the other. That's it. Move now. Burn it.
Hur signal det? I've got to go all the way back here. Should be able to do it. Do what? Oh, you said two.
We've done it! We freed Kulanway from her torment. Oh, it was worth the wait. Irai brought us both through the seal. It's only fitting she bring us back. I can use the sigil Geo to trace her soul back, and then it's a simple matter to open a portal. Are you ready?
I am.
Then prepare yourself.
Really?
Departing Cold Harbor is never easy.
Ooh, bless me. See what she has to
It is good to stand beneath the sky once more, to feel the breeze upon my skin. And I wouldn't have made it here without you. My home is always open to you, should you care to visit.
Might do one day.
88 years, 3 months, 11 days, 13 hours, 7 minutes. All right, I'm showing off. I used a simple spell to mark the time. It was the first thing I did when I realized I was trapped. It's not entirely precise, so I had to guess the minutes. Clear my Tower of Daedra for one. Memorialize my companions who did not return. Organize my effects. Then I'll find out what has transpired in this world since I left. I have some catching up to do. I opened my home to many I met in my travels.
What?
A young Redguard swordsman, a scarred wood
No
elf hunter, a Sijic outcast. I can still hear their voices.
Yeah, I've got it. I've already got it.
But that was 90 years ago. Those not killed by the Daedra must have fled.
Yeah, I've already got it on disc.
For a time, though I expect my attention shall be drawn elsewhere soon enough. There was something different in Cold Harbor. The air was a little too full, the fires too bright. Molag Bal's Corner of Oblivion holds many secrets. I plundered several from his halls a lifetime ago. Did you know? I did it to impress a boy. What a fool I was. Telekar, a powerful mage, brilliant, always focused upon his work, hardly striking, though such things never mattered to me. It took my escapade in Cold Harbor to convince him there were adventurous women outside of his books, but that was long ago.
Hello. Return to shrine. There.
Kulanwe, beloved of the Wild Ones, my priestess returns from the clutches of Cold Harbor at last. So I have seen. A mortal has managed what the eternal dead could not.
So good.
Much when it is time. You have taught humility to a Daedric prince, mortal. Tread carefully, for he will attempt to exact his revenge. Now go with my blessing. When I have need of you, you will know.
It's fine. be back on. Just. Get out of here. Shit, where do I have to go? Savage food. If you like my video, please subscribe to my channel.
forest sings to me. The wood weeps. Can you hear it too? They say all wounds heal in time. This is true, even for the Veiling Wood. Yet some wounds are more grievous than others, and if left to fester, can only bring death. The ruin of Gilvardel suffered so, and the mark left behind is one of rot and decay.
Oh, shit.
They say each day I carry a vessel of the waters blessed in this shrine, and feed it into that which flows into the darkened veil. Its strength will remind the earth what it once was. But my body grows weak with age, even if my resolve holds. Will you help me?
Of course I will.
Thank you. Take this vial and fill it with the waters from this basin. The water must be taken by the one who carries it. With that done, make for the falls that feed into Gilvardel and pour the water at each crest. Nature will do the rest. My son Earthenor helps me tend the shrine here, but he is young and has a young one's whim. More interested in chasing girls and hunting beasts than the worries of an old one like me. Yet his heart is kind and he is dear to me. I do not blame him.
I don't know what.
Thank you. Take this vial and fill it with the waters from this basin. The water must... My son Earth...
Why? It's up in the air, it's not.
To call the guard. What do I Thank you. Take this vial and fill it with the waters from this basin. My son Earth...
It's glitched out. I meant to fill the water.
Hello.
I'll come back to that mission.
Greetings.
I need to fill the water up. It's a cemetery.
You filled entire graveyards.
Excuse me. Did you know my husband? What brings you to my husband's grave? I don't think we ever met. My husband was a
Sure.
guard for a merchant caravan. One day, he found a
That's
magic
really good.
amulet on a dead man laying in the road. Almost overnight, he became despondent. And when he spoke, he would only talk about the bandits he had killed while defending the caravan. No, nothing worked. I even paid to have the origin of the amulet divine. Learned it was crafted in Cormount. Surprisingly, my husband volunteered to go. He was found dead not far from town the next day, and the amulet was gone. If you have the amulet, I suggest you find a way to be rid of it as soon as possible, before you lose the will to even try.
Why?
They serve by choice. They serve the strong. They serve me.
What?
Daedra, the anchors, you destroy them in vain.
Times Fury.
Hold. We've observed your travels through Grotwood and have need of your particular talents. Our eyes are everywhere in Grotwood. We've fixed them upon you for some time. We're in need of an outsider, unknown in Cormount. Someone with versatility. I'm privileged to be a Vine Dusk Ranger. We report directly to King Camoran Eredon, ruler of the Wood Elves. We protect his rule against all threats, without or within. The Black Sap Rebellion, for one. Though nearly broken at the Dominion's formation, its last remnants plague Cormount. With your help, we can finally end our civil war. If you're agreeable, I'll open a portal to our base of operations. Give me a moment to open the portal. There you go. Quickly now, enter the portal. Portal transfer is complete.
Good. It's who we've been expecting.
Hello there.
You're in no danger here. Cormount is where the Black Sap Rebellion began. With your help, Cormount will be where it ends. The Vine Dusk Rangers need you to flush out the Black Sap leaders. Killing them will only fuel the flames of rebellion. They must be brought into custody. After General Andare broke their backs, we pacified the remnants of the Black Sap. Every rebel in Grotwood knows our faces. But not yours. Your anonymity allows you to get close and capture their leaders. The Black Sap hate the King, but they have less love for the Dominion. We know they're planning something. Given their methods, it'll be loud and bloody. We can't allow this to fester. But if we capture its leaders, the rebellion ends overnight. Goranir is strong as an ox and just as proud. His brother Lorchan seems to have more eyes in Grotwood than we do. Both are sons of Gelthior, cousin to King Camoran Eredon, traitor to his people, and the prisoner for whom this place was built. Nothing we didn't know already. Gelthior is the king's cousin, so we're forbidden from using harsher methods. More's the pity. If you care to question him yourself, do so before you leave. You won't return here unless his sons are in hand.
Time's your next game.
Meet with Trethane Eardell, our agent in Cormount. It took months, but she identified locals connected to the Black Sap. She'll get you started. Once you've departed, Farainor will seal the portal. None must know we're holding Gelthior at this location. Or that he's alive, for that matter.
Yes, boss.
I've spent much of the past year as caretaker here, but I'll answer as best I can. We needed a place where none could find Gelthior. So we dug out a remote alien ruin, set up this prison, and then caved in the entrance. The only way in or out is through Farainor's portals. So to answer your question, we barely won the Civil War. Gelthior would sit the throne if Queen Irene hadn't answered our call for aid. Once we'd captured the leader of the Black Sap, we knew we couldn't risk his escape. So we brought him here, to this hole in the ground. We'll hold them here until King Camoran Eredon says otherwise. If the heroes of the Black Sap vanish forever, their followers have nothing to rally behind.
4-1-2-1-2
Then rebellion
diamond.
fades to memory, and we all get to live on with our lives. You hear that, Gelthior? It's the last of your rebellion collapsing upon itself.
Come to mock the rightful king of the Wood Elves.
Yeah.
Go on then, have your fun. Not answer me, you traitorous dog? You aren't one of Mayros' killers, that's clear. Ask your questions. Since his ascension to the throne, the king's attempts to renew our lands shows how soft he is on the Green Pact. My people need a ruler who understands the ancient compacts aren't to be discarded. As second in line to the throne, it fell to me. Our ancient compact with Ifre brought splendor to the Wood Elf people. Yet this king's own Vine-Dusk rangers are exempt. I've seen them eat roots from the ground. Disgusting. When the people called for justice, I had no choice. Of course I did. How better to reaffirm the Green Pact, to keep the High Elves out of Grotwood. But General Endari ended the Black Sap when she slaughtered us at Cormount. I fear my sons can't see the rebellion is over. It's why I hope you capture them. If the full weight of the Dominion gets involved in a local rebellion, my people will suffer. I'd rather use the Dominion's tools against them. A public trial will show our cause to be just, but only if my sons still live. If Lord John knows I'm alive, he'll come peacefully. He's pragmatic and not the type to waste his life for a lost cause. Goranir is another matter. He's not the type to kill you outright, but step lightly. He's very proud, that one.
Hail!
Say the word, and I'll open a portal to Cormount. Once you pass through, it will seal behind you. If you have anything to do before you leave, now is the time. I'm the Vine-Dusk's Master of Portals.
What?
Hello.
Say the word.
Wait, what now? Yeah.
Are you going to slaughter the entire town?
What do you want?
Snug bath.
Strange happenings.
Snuggrass.
The books are flying of their own accord. Never.
It said Snuggrass.
The wisdom of the aliens is beyond us. You should know that by now.
Hello. Is there anything you might need for your travels? There's really only Rondrin, but he's been retired for a while now. At your service.
If you are looking for custom jewelry, you should know I'm retired. My amulet! Tell me! Did it do its work? Did the Argonians suffer? The brigand who killed my son! It took all my resources to make that amulet and track him down. You see, I'm not a strong or violent man, but I do know my craft. That amulet is my masterpiece. It magnifies the guilt of taking a life, slowly overwhelming the wearer with grief until he takes his own life. It's a little bit of poetry, if I do say so myself. Although, it's been so long, I was beginning to doubt it worked. What? That can't be! You're lying! The Argonian sent you, didn't he? He's not dead at all, is he? This isn't right. This person obviously did not deserve to die. What have I done? Give me the amulet. I made it impossible to give away, but I created it, so you should be able to give it to me. I thank you for bringing me closure on my son's killer. I know what I have to do now. It's my turn to wear the amulet now. If anyone is guilty, if anyone deserves it, it's me. I created this abominable object. It's only fitting that I am destroyed by it. It's justice. Now it is time for you to leave and for me to reap what I've sown. I was a success.
Trying to get full. There we go. See that.
This one never trusted Ambassador Tarimli. At least we'll have an embassy in Eldenwood.
It doesn't matter if you think you saw an Arthurus eat a potato. I can't do anything without proof.
Thank you, Trethane. I won't have my good name sullied by this fanatic.
A year ago, we'd have buried him up to his neck for blasphemy.
Enough! I've given my ruling. Now both of you, please get on with your lives. I don't want to hear any more of this.
Yeah.
Yes? How can I help you? I'm sorry you had to witness that. I knew Cormelt's citizens were zealous about the Green Pact, but sometimes they go hunting for trouble. Yes, Farina said I'm to support you in tracking down Gelthior's sons. We'll start with Lorchon, the Black Sap spy master. If we capture him first, his brother Goronir will be without eyes. And before you ask, I lost it in the war. The Black Sap rebellion started here. It won't surprise you to learn Cormount's citizens provide food and gold to the remnants. They use special phrases to arrange meetings. If you know the phrases, you can get to the remnants.
Why?
The phrases change weekly. Definitely the work of Lorchon. Lucky for you, I've done the scut work. You'll find this week's phrases in the journal next to me. I leave it to you to work out which ones to use. The Black Sap protects its own. I can't imagine they'll be happy. You'll see a list of known sympathizers in the journal. Approach them, and use the right phrase to set up a meeting with Lorchon. Find me when you're done.
Sure.
Everything should be in the journal. Be careful. Cormount has been crawling with Black Sap.
Went way back down.
Everything you see comes from something I killed myself. In Cormount, we use what we hunt. That's strange. I haven't seen a peeper around here in quite some time. Imposter!
You leave Cormount in my stomach!
black sap light the blue flame today? It's quite glorious, isn't it?
Yes, it means good things are coming.
Hush up. We're being watched.
My husband spends so much time with his books. I can never... That's straight.
That's true.
You aren't one of us!
Camorran filth! Can't you see I'm busy?
Talk to my father if you're looking for potions. We don't keep us...
That's strange.
I haven't... That's true. Say, do you know why the peeper's skin is red? You're a new face. What do you want?
Head to the butcher's.
Well then.
Have you secured a meeting with Lorchan? Of course. It's where General Andare cut down most of their forces. The Jade Dragoons struck at night, from all directions. The Black Sap never stood a chance. They tried to surrender, but General Andare had ordered her soldiers to cleanse the area. Seems the Jade Dragoons always follow orders. No good reason, I'm sure of it. But we don't have a choice. If Lorchan shows up, you'll need to capture him. Here, these were Galthior's rings. His sons will recognize them immediately. As soon as Lorchan puts it on, he'll be transported to the hidden prison. One of Farina's more devious enchantments. He's still calling himself that? The boy needs a hobby. We need Lorchan. Now back to my mind-numbing duties. Good luck out there. Something I can do for you.
Sure.
I see my Black Sap are no match for you. I know you're working for those Vine Dust cowards. I knew the moment you arrived in Cormount. But you wish to speak with me. Why? Are you? I admit, I'm not one for direct confrontation. That's more Gorinir's style. I've long preferred to fade into the background, which I'll do unless you have anything of value to say. Alive? He's been missing for the better part of the year. Everyone thought him dead. I've long suspected he lives and have an inkling of who holds him. Tell me the name of his jailer, and I'll know if you speak the truth. I see. Very well, I wish to turn myself in. Take me to my father. If he's alive, I must speak with him. The Black Sap Rebellion needed my family to begin, and now it lives in the heart of the people. It will flourish in time. I'd rather be at my father's side when it happens. I did surrender, yes? Shall we be off? My brother is in a cave on the other side of Cormount. Good luck reaching him. He has many soldiers at his command, and he's not much for talking before acting. And you should hurry before he sets his plan in motion. As I said, he's not much for talking. Sometimes not even to me. I do know how much he loathes the Jade Butcher, and that he wants to repay the Dominion in kind. I told you where to find Goronir. Now take me to my father. To identify me as your prisoner, so the Vine Dust don't kill me on sight? Very well. I'm ready to go when you are. How unexpected.
Now, pull him through.
Ja. Nee. Was that a phone? I'm just doing the quest and shit. That's not doing my head. Fuck off. I'm gonna get going off in a bit. come tomorrow.
Anything I can do for you?
Where is it?
Good to see you.
The fucking thing that I just got. I just bought a bow.
Come! Can I help you?
I'm off, everyone. Thanks for watching. Probably back on tomorrow. Streaming again. See you later, bye.